So I sung hard I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma break my very best for you tonight. Now she say they take me home tonight is quite alright. Yeah, she say, come make me dance. I'll stay forever. If you come make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, yeah, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, all I need, all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, all I need, all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, all I need, all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need,
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between these road warriors and our home team. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Ready to return this, Naheem Miller Hines. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Murray taking it right to the air. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 22, and that'll give him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Finding Johnson once more. And they haul him down just a foot or too shy of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to have a first down. From the gun, it's Murray. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Sets up first down and goal to go.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Johnson. No gain for them, and now it'll be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. They send a tight end in motion. Gets it again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Murray, third and goal. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in the rhythm, right? Yeah. Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go. 60 bikes.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. I'll say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Nice move. He's got some running room.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Flushed out of the pocket. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
It's Hampton on second. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
18 Cardinals. 79 Broncos.
Willis now, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give them a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Cougar 19. Go.
Third and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running for it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Result is a first down.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Still a one-possession game in the early stages. More coming up after this quick break. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Here's Kyler to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
They send the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, Murray. Taking a chance at the end zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown!
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys drive their lead to 11. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go now.
Hampton gets it out of his own read. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Ranger, step 19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
He's got McBride complete. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 38 out of the play. And they'll have 1st down.
38 yards on the play. Results in a 1st down.
Hey, hop! Hey, easy, quick. Hey, Ace.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this one is launched downfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys push their lead to 18.
21. Our home team, 3. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end. Known for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
And And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. That one's complete. Mario Hampton. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Bronk, it's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, give to Hampton. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Here's the snap on 4th. This finds its target. That's him. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Right back to Hill. This is Combs. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. They'll cobble together a yard there. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7. Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18. Rig alert, rig alert. Coming up, coming up. Set. Hey. Roll, roll, roll. Go.
Back to Hampton. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Ready.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go street. Mustang 19. Ready.
Rolling from the gun here. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. Let's go.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Only a half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Green, green, green.
Slot man motioned over. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second.
44-yard line.
Murray here on first down. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
26 yards.
First and 10 now from the 30.
A first down.
Swim.
Here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
From the red zone on first. Has it down close. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Hey, Ace! Big Ace! What you got? Shoot! Hard!
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys get more points to end a lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And these guys push their lead to 18.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Here we go! 60 Eagles!
He's back to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They're set up at the 35 now.
Go! Ready, ready?
Here's Hampton, open the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. On the move, headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Chased out to his right. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
18, fight. Let's go now. 19 tight. Not Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing on first down, Willis. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Sit. Oh, hey, sit. I know so. Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. Forced out to his right. Going back across his body here, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Buzz. Oh, hey. 2-2. Hey.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Green.
Murray on 3rd down. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on, set! 19, 18! Trap 60, trap 60! Not saying that. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Drops this one off to Hampton. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Has it in close. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Going with a screen to Hampton. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18, 5, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Able to get it to Franklin. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Flush down out to his left. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Go!
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he barrels across for the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys get it back to within 1 score.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Doolin. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They get to Johnson to start this run. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. They're working a couple yards past the line. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and long, they're going to throw. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give him a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
Kyler throwing here. Buying some time right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ready, set.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Nice. Ready. Crack your ladies. Crack your ladies. 79 Broncos. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. This one's caught. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Come on, come on. Panther 60, Cougar 19.
Willis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Let's go. 18 Rodney. 70 Lions. Ready.
Here's Willis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Willis now, 3rd down. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys down by only 2 in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
All right, they're going to throw for it. They draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for two in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense to the line. Here we go. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives them the first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Murray. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. He's got it. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Come on. Hey.
4th down. Here's Murray. On the move, headed right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
They give to Hampton on the option. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Ready. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Hampton now up the middle. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
No, unlock line. Unlock. Hey. Ready.
Running it with Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Willis looking to throw. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll give them a first down.
That's another first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 18-yard
18
line.
Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys in range for a game-winning score.
Okay, ready.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Take up.
The play fake now, Willis to throw. He's got it along the sideline. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Hampton gets the hands off. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Jason Myers is set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Setting up to pass. Going with the screen to Johnson. And they're not going to have to run a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. They gain 14 on the play, and they're going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, a eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
Nice pass. Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Tag. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cougar 19. Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going with a screen into Hampton. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout.
Taken down back at
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
19.
Hampton trying the left side. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down.
Here we go. Back. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds, and that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, check that, street.
Running it after the penalty. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 13 at the 34-yard line.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Here we go. Here, Kurt, Cougar 19. Steady.
This is Hampton. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
Derek Brown on the stop. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 9.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. This celebration begins for our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.
yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, I need Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news.